Say, man, Kyrie getting sturdy all the way from DSU to Sturdy University, here to show you and teach you how to get your mind sturdy. We back with another topic. We back. We're going to get really deep in this video. Like I say on all my videos, we're going to get really deep, really intellectual. And this video topic is going to be about being intentional and not reacting. Or more like just being on the side of being intentional with the things that you do. Because a lot of people tend to react to things more than they are intentional with things. And they usually do things for no reason. They're doing things and they have no purpose or reason behind whatever they're doing. So this video is going to be more about your purpose. What is your purpose? Finding your purpose, knowing how important having a purpose will be or can be to you. Now, I'm going to say this right now. You don't have to find a purpose you don't want. You don't have to believe or take anything I say and use it. That's up to you. I don't care what you do with the information I give you. My job is just to give out this information and tell you and show you and teach you why what I'm saying can help you. But your job is to either take the information and apply it to your life or somebody else's life, or listen to the information and not use it at all. See, I'm already doing all this stuff, so I really don't care what you do with it. I just want to show you and teach you how to get your mind sturdy, because your minds ain't sturdy. All right. So I'm going to start off by this. I'm going to start off by saying this. So you guys tend to do things. If you're watching this video, you tend to do things for no reason. Or you do things and you don't know why you're doing them. You're just doing it to do it. So like working out. You could see somebody working out in the gym, or on YouTube, see someone working out, and then you'll just decide to go downstairs and start working out if you have weights, or you'll just start doing push-ups out of nowhere without any purpose. You're not being intentional with the thing you're doing. You're reacting to someone else's actions. You see someone doing something, you react to that by starting to work out and do push-ups, but you don't have a purpose behind why you're doing it. See, a lot of y'all, I know that you probably want to have your life on track and you want some sort of guidance or some sense of knowledge to know what you're doing and why you're doing it. So if you want that guidance, I'm going to ask you this question. I want you to answer this question. I want to see if you know. Who do you think is the best person to go to guidance for? If you want guidance in your life, who is the best person? I'm hoping y'all said yourselves, because that is the best person to look for guidance, yourself. Because once you are able to give yourself guidance, you ain't gonna need nobody else. You see what I'm saying? So look at this. Listen to this, right? Find your purpose and follow that through everything that you do. My purpose doesn't matter. I'm not going to tell you my purpose is, because what I do and what I follow, what I stand on, is not what matters. Now, because I'm here to help you find out what your purpose is, because that's what matters the most. That's what needs to matter to you, not to me. What I do shouldn't matter to you. You shouldn't care what I do, because it's not you. I'm me and you're you. You don't want to be like me. If you try to be like me and copy everything I do, you'll only be as good as me. So you don't want to do that. So listen. Find out what your purpose is. I'll tell you that my purpose, I follow it, I stand by it, and I stand on it no matter what. It never changes. Now, over time, as you're figuring yourself out, you might say, this is my purpose, but over time, it'll start to change and develop and improve into something else. But my purpose, I follow that through everything that I do. I work out, I like to play games, I like to talk to people. I talk to people in a really good, deep, and intellectual way. I can talk to people in a fun way. See, the way I talk to y'all, I talk to people like this all the time. So it's not a surprise to anybody when they see me talking like this on here, because I talk like this to people all the time. Sometimes I talk in a way where I might just be talking about any topic, but this is the way I like to talk. And the way I talk helps me fulfill my purpose. And I also have created habits in my life and other things that I do targeted towards my purpose and fulfill that purpose all the time. So when I'm working out, I'm fulfilling my purpose when I work out, because I'm doing things in my workout that allow me to do that. So Let me give you an example, right? Say your purpose is to bring value to our life. You might not know what that means. Figure it out what it means. Figure out what your purpose means to you, not to anybody else. So bringing value to someone means to leave them off better than what they are or better than what they were. So if somebody was like crying, for example, if you made their day better, excuse me, my throat, I gotta get some water. But if you made their day better, right? That means you just brought value to them because you left them off better than what they were. See what I'm saying? So value comes in all shapes and sizes in different objects. It could be, you can be giving someone money, someone that might be poor or broke, or someone that needs money for something that they want to buy. You're leaving them off better than they are. It doesn't, value isn't just money or just a materialistic thing. It can be a type of emotion or that you're giving them, or some help or some knowledge that you're giving them. Value can be anything as long as you're leaving them off better than what they are. So if that's what your purpose is, then that's how you go about doing that. But that's what I'm saying. Everything that you do would be targeted towards that. So if your purpose is to bring value to other people, if you're working out, you'll work out, but you'll do it in a way where you'll bring value to other people and maybe get them to work out if that's something that they always wanted to do. See, I don't try to make people, or I don't make people do things that they don't want to do. I don't tell people what they should and shouldn't do, because that might not even be something that they want to do. Instead of telling people what they should be doing, I look for and try to figure out what they're doing and what they like to do and what they want to do. And then from there, I'll help them and allow them to build from there and start doing that, whatever that may be. So working out, if I'm working out and I know somebody else or one of my friends wants to start working out, the way I would go about bringing value to them, leaving them off better than what they were, is showing them me working out, maybe recording videos on myself. And then also when I talk to them, tell them about that, teach them about that, bring value to them. You see what I'm saying? But that's just an example of what your purpose can do, or what you could do. This has a lot of levels to it. This goes very deep. Purpose, it goes very deep, and let me tell you why. When you have a purpose, it's something that you're following and something that you want to get to. But here's the thing. Your purpose, you're supposed to follow it through anything. So like your career, you might follow your purpose through your career. Your purpose might be to give back to homeless or to your community that you grew up in. That might be your purpose. And you might do that through your job. Your job might be working at a homeless shelter in the community that you grew up in, because you know a lot of things in that community wasn't very good. And you wanted to change a few things and improve a few things. So that's one way you can go about doing it. But find out what your purpose is, so that everything that you do in your life, target it towards your purpose, because you don't want to just be doing things for no reason. There are a lot of people that do things for no reason and don't know why they're doing it. And it could be really holding them back from getting what they want, because they're wasting time and energy on something that they don't even actually want to do. So figure out what you want to do, what you like to do, and figure out what your purpose is. Because I have a knack for talking to people. I love talking to people and I like helping people. So I created my purpose based off of that. So that's what you want to do. You want to figure out who you are. Figuring out who you are is going to allow you to figure out what your purpose is a lot easier. See, having a purpose guides you into the right direction. And everybody else that doesn't have a purpose, you're always going to be ahead of them, because you know what you're doing and you know why you're doing it, and you're not wasting time. That's one thing. You don't want to waste your time, because time is it's not something that we have a lot of. And you might feel like you have a lot of time, but trust me, you don't. You can't call a time off and be like, "Hey, can you slow down for me real quick? I'm trying to get this." You don't waste time. What time is it? It's like 10:50 right now. I'm at 11:50. I woke up around like 11 o'clock. Got up and try to make this video, because I got to put this video. Always working hard. That's what you got to do. Do things for a specific reason and follow your purpose. And that's what I'm always doing. And that's something that you can start doing, that I know that if you start doing it, it'll help you start to get your life on track. So once you find out what your purpose is, figure out if there are things in your life that fulfill your purpose, or if there are things in your life that you do or that you are that fulfill your purpose. And if there aren't, you want to build those habits. And in order to do that, or what I mean by that, let me explain that, right? Build those habits. Because a lot of people, everybody has habits, right? And your habits could be good, it could be bad. You want to have habits that fulfill your purpose, fulfill you, and fulfill your energy. Because a lot of people might have the habit of, I don't know, scrolling on TikTok. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, ask yourself, is that something that's really going to improve your life or get you closer to what you want to be? Because let's say you don't have a lot of money, but you want to make more money, but you're sitting on your bed scrolling on TikTok. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. See, you're doing something that doesn't help you and getting you to anywhere. So you want to start building habits in your life that's going to allow you to get closer to what you want to be and what you want. So if you want to start making more money, create a habit that's going to allow you to do that. Maybe start hustling. Maybe have a habit of learning more about money. Maybe that. Maybe you can be scrolling on TikTok and scrolling and looking at different videos talking about what you can learn about money. But here's the thing. You have to make sure you're looking at and listening to someone that knows what they're talking about and knows what they're doing. Because anybody could be on TikTok using a camera and could be just saying anything because they have a high follower. And a lot of people will follow what they say because they have a high follower count, and then you might believe what they say because of how much followers they have, but it might not even be true. What they're saying it might just be something random. So you want to figure out, you want to find who knows what they're talking about, who knows what they're doing, and you listen to them. So you want to have a habit of, if I was in that position and something that I wanted was to make more money, I would create a habit based off making more money, or create a habit based off learning how to make more money. And whatever that habit may be, you want it to do that because it's going to get you closer to the thing that you want. You see what I'm saying? So I say that to say that if there's something that you want, do things and put things in your life that's going to help you get closer to getting that. And you may not know what those things may be. Ask yourself, what is going to help me get this, right? And you ask yourself and you think really hard, what is actually going to help you get this? You can also ask yourself, what is not going to help you get this? What is going to keep you from getting this? What is going to hold you back from getting what you want? Ask yourself that, and you'll figure out what you do not need to be and what you shouldn't be in order to get what you want. You see what I'm saying? So that is a thing that's really important, building habits in your life that allow you to do that. One habit that I have that I can tell you is being comfortable with being uncomfortable. That's a habit that I have, because when you're comfortable, you tend to be lazy, get lazy, sit and you're complacent and you're stagnant. You're not really moving forward or doing anything. You're not helping yourself getting closer to anything that you want. So that's why I'm very comfortable with being uncomfortable. So what I mean by that is I usually like to challenge myself. So I could be making one video every week on this, or 2 videos a week, and I'll probably try to challenge myself and start making 3 videos a week. And a lot of people might ask me, when do you get burnt out from that? No, because my work is literally what gives me energy. If your work gives you energy and brings you energy, and when you do it, it fulfills you, and it fulfills all your energy, your mental, emotional, and physical energy, then it's not even going to burn you out. But even then, even if it was going to burn me out, I'd rather be burnt out working hard and trying to get closer to what I want, instead of getting burnt out, taking my life step by step and just, always worrying and not doing what I should be doing, what I think I should be doing, what I know I should be doing. So that's me. That's just me. That's just who I am. That's what I'd rather do. So figure out what your purpose is. Put habits and things in your life that's going to get you closer to your purpose. Basically, ask yourself questions. You want to communicate with yourself. Communicate with yourself. Communication is one of the best things to have in any relationship that you might be. Family relationship, significant other relationship, or relationship with yourself. Communication is key, always. You always want to communicate with yourself. Ask yourself what do you want. Asking yourself how to get what you want. You see what I'm saying? So once you figure out what your purpose is, once you figure out how to get what you want, basically, things that are going to help you and push you forward to that, then you can start figuring out what process you need in order to get what you want. Because the process in order to make money, or how about this? Let's use this example. Say your purpose is to help people through talking, right? You want to be able to talk to people in a way that hits them at their core and helps them with any problem they may have, right? The process of doing that is going around talking to people, asking them questions, maybe asking them if they have any problems, and then they can tell you about the problem, and you can analyze what they said in the best way possible and try to help them. No matter, you might try to help them in that moment only, or you might try to help them in that moment and other moments to come. But that's the process. You have to find people, see if they have problems, analyze the problem, talk about the problem, and you're going to get what you want. You want to help people. That's what you want. And that process I just said is going to help you get that. You see what I'm saying? So build a process that's going to help you get to where you want. basically attract what you want, attract your goals and your dreams instead of always chasing after them, following them. Because let me ask you this. Wouldn't you feel better if you knowing that something that you want is going to come to you and you could just sit back and relax and you know you're going to get it anyway? Wouldn't you rather that? Well, having a process is exactly what that is. Because having that process is going to feel like it's a piece of cake. It's going to feel like it's easy. But sometimes it might not feel like it's easy, but that's the fun of it. That's the fun. The process is the most fun part. Getting it is like good and all. Yeah, when I get something I want, it's good and all. But the process of trying to get it is way better. It's way more fun. I like it. But I keep saying the same things multiple times so I can really drill in your head to understand what I'm trying to say. The purpose of this video is to get you to see why having a purpose will allow you to get on track and to not be wasting time doing things that you know you don't want to do or you know you shouldn't be doing. Not what anybody else knows you shouldn't be doing. Because you shouldn't follow what people think you should do or think what you shouldn't do. Figure out what you want and what you don't want. Figure out what you should be doing, what you shouldn't be doing. So your purpose, habits in your life that's going to allow you to get closer to finding your purpose. Figure out what the process is that's going to allow you to achieve that purpose, and maybe build some of the characteristics and qualities that's going to also push you forward into getting that purpose. So it might be being more consistent. Consistent is just doing things in a familiar way. So if I'm consistent on my YouTube channel with my YouTube videos, if I make one video a week on every Friday, that's me being consistent. But inconsistent is me making a video on Friday this week and then making a video on Monday the next week and then Thursday and then Wednesday, like being all over the place. That's being inconsistent. You want to be consistent when it comes to certain things. Now figure out what qualities you need in order to get closer to what you want or get closer to doing something that you want to do. You see what I'm saying? So figure out what that may be and utilize that. And if you don't have it already, then get it. You see what I'm saying? Go after it, figure out. And you might not know how to get it. Ask yourself how to get it. If you're not confident, you feel like confidence is going to allow you to get closer to something, ask yourself, why am I not confident? What am I not confident in? How do I become more confident? And like I said in my other video about confidence, if you haven't seen that video, you can go check that video out. But like I said, confidence is self-trust, trusting yourself. And figure out why you don't have trust in yourself and figure out how to get trust in yourself. You see what I'm saying? Your purpose is going to allow you to give you some sense of self, basically. You want some sense of self, sense of knowing who you are. And there's a lot of people, I feel like I might be I feel like that I'm a very spiritual person. And spirituality, I'm not going to get too deep into that. I can get into that to another video. But that's just knowing there's a higher connection or a higher thing that you're trying to go after that's higher and much more bigger than yourself. And I feel like that's what my purpose is, much more bigger than myself. And you start to view the world in a certain way that allows you to see everything for what it is and what it isn't. And it allows you to navigate through all the negativity and navigate through all the things that are going to hold you back. And you can get even closer and be even further than other people. Because there's a lot of people that are taking things step by step, going slow. And me, I'm over here working hard every single day, trying to get something that I want and go after and fulfill my purpose. And what I'm doing, I'm a lot more ahead of them. Like, yeah, see, let me tell you how much sleep I got. I got 4 hours of sleep because I just can't go to sleep just because my mind is always up. My mind is always thinking about things that's going to push me forward, thinking about things that's going to allow me to get what I want. And it's always thinking of new things that I want that's going to also get me closer. So my mind is always thinking, it never stops. So I literally only got 4 hours of sleep today. Sometimes I may get 5, sometimes I may get 6, 7, 8. Who knows? But the point I'm trying to make is I don't stop trying to go after what I want no matter what. I wake up at the same time. I stay consistent. I always wake up at the same time, either 6 o'clock or 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock. So consistency is something that's very important. But that's what this video is here to help you do. So you can get some sense of self so you won't be doing things. You want to be intentional. The definition of intent is having a plan or aim, reason why you're doing something. If I go to the store right now and I have no food in my house, my intent is to get food in my house. That's my plan. That's my aim. Now, some people react. Some people might say something to you and you'll just say something to them say something back without even thinking about it, because you're reacting to what they say. And what you say can affect you or them or the people around you in a negative way. So that's why you want to be intentional. Say things and do things that's going to benefit you in a way where it'll get you what you want. You see what I'm saying? But I hope y'all really understood what I was talking about in this video, because that's what this video was here to do. So I hope you really understood everything that I was saying. If you don't understand, rewatch this video multiple times and start to find out what your purpose is. Get your purpose, fulfill your purpose, and go after your purpose. And don't stop. Don't stop there ever. Keep challenging yourself. Stay out your comfort zone. Challenge yourself to be better so you can always evolve. See what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, this video, that's what this video is all about. Hopefully that you understood. If you don't understand and you don't overstand, rewatch the video again. Keep rewatching until you understand what I'm talking about. But we out, baby.